G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So back in the LGE and we're hitting it with that OP Kamehameha category for that mission today. So this is the team we're going with. Usually I'd run a Fizz Super Saiyan Blue Goku in that last slot for a bit of orb changing, stacking and all that jazz. But I've gone with the Fizz Vegito Blue because I'm looking to break records here. Trying to set a new personal best time. So let's jump right on in, see what we've got for our first rotation. So not the ideal set here because we want the two blue fusions together, but we'll quickly sort that out. And this team's got no worries on defense, so while we are setting up these rotations in the early stages, it's not going to matter a great deal. We're not going to get hit for any big numbers. And if you look down the bottom, we have, I think it was like 550k health, so plenty of that there. With this, clearly there is a large variety of units that you could bring into the event. This is just what I have available to me. Running units like UI Goku or the Go Bros are both really good options in this event as well. Yeah, there's just so many units that you're going to be able to put into these teams, and as long as you've got AGL Gohan and you're going to run AGL Gohan doubles because you're going to have him as the friend support as well, you're going to be able to get through this event, no worries. And you can certainly knock over this Kamehameha team when doing the Goku family event. I just chose to not do that because I want to make another video for you guys, and some people aren't going to have the units available to do both at the same time, so it just gives a little bit of extra variety to the videos, I guess. So hopefully you don't mind me doing this. I do enjoy pumping out these videos, and with this team it's definitely a chance to go for a new record on my part. So we'll just go like that. Got to make sure we fire off that super because we want the that Fizz Vegito Blue to be stacking his, not stacking, but he greatly raises his attack and defense per super for the one turn. So if we're able to get him to super 2 or 3 times, his defense becomes really high, his attack gets even higher, and then you've got those counters as well. So he's gonna quickly bolster up his stats here if we had gotten off multiple supers. But so as you'll watch here, the difference between these crits, these counters and the crit counters is huge. We actually didn't get one. I do have crit equipment on him, and I also have, I think I've got 2 dupes on him. Disappointing not to get the finish there. Would have loved to have started the next turn with both the blue fusions on, because Vegito would have torn through the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. That's alright, we'll get these time-consuming animations out of the way early on, because yeah, I want to break records here. So Vegito will stack a lot quicker because I've got the dupe in him. So we'll just send out Gogeta first, start stacking his attack nice and early. But yeah, we'll definitely power through this event. We won't have any worries about getting knocked off, but as I said before, it is all about time. If I did have Go Bros, I would certainly be putting them into this team. I would be dropping out the Fizz Vegito Blue. If you've watched my Goku's family video, you'll see just how good the Go Bros are. If you haven't watched that video, we get to the final stage of MUI and we get a Dokkan attack with the Go Bros, and it was like a 7 mil hit, and it just completely obliterated Goku. It was crazy. So it just really showed why I'm going to be purchasing them when the red coins bring them about. So news also just dropped. They're adding the new Dokkan event to the Ultimate Gohan story. So that guarantees us that we've got that Ultimate Gohan coming up next. So that's definitely something to look forward to, because that's a crazy unit. Greatly stacks. So that's not even including his passive. So he's wild. Definitely going to be worth spending your stones on. I had a quick look at what else is available in the pack, in that banner, and look, while there are some useful units, I wouldn't say it's the best value banner you're going to get, but that Gohan makes it worth your while by itself. So definitely will recommend you going in on that banner. Pretty hard to pull him, and he's going to, if you haven't been able to finish some of these LGE run throughs, he's going to be vital. His defense is just going to be untouchable, and then it's also going to be good for those SBR missions. So you'll be able to run him in the hybrid Saiyans, the Goku's family, obviously the Super Tech type, and he's going to build up that defense quick, and you're just going to have a tank there. It might be the difference between using an item or not. So I'm definitely looking forward to throwing him into my teams and watching him work his magic. There we go. There's the difference between that crit counter and the normal counters. Well, it was like 700k, so definitely worthwhile chucking all your crit equipment on him and making sure to go with your hidden potential, that you do go full crit for that Vegito, sorry. We'll hit off with that, and that opens up the int orbs for us. So there we go. 3 18 key supers here. So I'd say poor old GOKU is going to cop an absolute beating, not to mention the additionals that Vegito and Gogeta can fire off. So this will be GG's. Would have loved to have started the Super Saiyan Blue rotation with Vegito up front, because we want that type advantage to quickly power through. Probably happy that GOKU survived there, if I'm really honest, because that gives the opportunity to have Gogeta stack his attack up again. So because we're saving their active skills for that last battle against MUI, the more we can stack up their attack, the better. So let's see what we've got here. You know what, we'll just go like that, and we'll hope for, well, we're going to want multiple crits here. I mean, we're going to want multiple super attacks from that Vegito, because his defense needs it, and then we're going to hopefully get off a couple crit counters. So look at that, 4 million attack stat. Gohan it's unstoppable. That's all I'll say about that. But here's where we hope for those multiple supers to get off the crits. Awesome as well. You can bring for this team you can't, but in other teams where you'd be running this Vegito Blue, you can certainly bring the free to play one. I just thought, because I'm going for speed, that type advantage in the last battle against MUI will be really handy. If those counters hit, those multiple supers, he'll destroy the MUI Goku. But as you just saw, he's just put out crazy damage there. So we come out of that all dandy. Don't want to fire off the Dokkan attack, so I'm hoping, damn it, that's exactly what I didn't want to do. I went too hard on those tech orbs at the start, so we'll just have to finish off Blue Goku here. Nice and slow Dokkan mode, and yeah, this will one-shot him. We've got a 24 key super too, so had we been low on health, we would have been absolutely restoring everything, because this is probably going to be like, what, 6 mil? Yep, pretty much 6 mil on the dot, so not a bad guess there. I'm pretty happy with that. And here we go, up against MUI. So, not MUI, sorry, just normal UI. So we'll take that because we need those supers, and then we'll just go that into that. So just the main thing here was making sure that AGL Gohan was the one getting hit for most of the attacks, because he's been stacking the whole time and he's got that type advantage, so he'll tank this extremely well. Hopefully he's the one that gets supered for us. as you can see, if that was a crit counter, that damage would have been significantly higher. But look, there's not much we can do about that. So look at that, 109 damage, genuinely nothing. Yeah, we certainly won't complain about Gohan being the one supered. And as you can see, these 3rd year anniversary units, they both tank extremely well still. We might take a little bit of damage here before we actually get off our super, because we do need that super to stack up the defense. But there we go, we didn't get supered. So the main thing was that we didn't cop a big super beforehand, so we'll be able to stack up here. Hopefully we get off the multiple super attacks, which looks like we're getting off hopefully a 3rd. Awesome. So you can see that attack stat raising up. It's not as high as it does get in other runs that I've showed you guys, but that's just because of how quickly we are burning through this LGE run. I can't imagine we're going to be firing up a second Dokkan attack either. So come on, additional. Nah, not this time. So copping a little bit of damage there. This will actually hurt. This will be like upwards of 200, 280. Dang. That hurts a fair bit. And then the crit there. And we'll probably what do we take? 36. Dang. So that was a lot of damage to take there. We'll just go that. It is annoying to split like this, but we're going to quickly drop that. Not necessary, but more of a just for the sake of it. As I said, I'm going for speed here. Not worried about no iteming this. Everyone knows that you can easily no item this event with the Kamehameha category. So yeah, just trying to break that record. That's a nice crit for us. And if he doesn't dodge this, we'll be on to that last stage, which is sad because we've just rotated off the Vegito. So yeah, that's heartbreaking. So let's see. I guess we'll just go like that. Getting off a ton of orbs to Gogeta, which is awesome. And we'll just take that as well. We're not getting off that final super attack, but that hurts. One of the most painful things in Dokkan, 24 key super, getting dodged. And yeah, we need those crits for, wow, twice in a row. What are the chances of that? Wouldn't happen if I wasn't doing a speed test, I'll say that much. You know how it is, sometimes he doesn't dodge anything and sometimes he dodges everything. So, but that's just the way it is. We'll tank all these really nicely. What we will have next rotation should be Fizz Gogeta will be on. So that'll be handy, have that type advantage. So we'll slide that across like that. Fire off that super. And then we've got a nice setup of tech and strong orbs for our next rotation with the blue fusion. So hopefully they don't get dodged next time. Will be heartbreaking if he dodges those again, because we do need to get the Goku under that half health so we can activate his active skill. Oh, both the blue fusion's active skills, sorry, and we can really take off a lot of damage there. So good attack spread for us to have everything on pretty much on an AGL Gohan, but this is a good defensive rotation for us as well, I should say, because we've got our stacker in that first slot, and then in the second slot we've got a very good LR that's still very relevant with type advantage, so makes for a very good combo for us. Little dangerous, so just going to quickly do that, and that way I don't have to worry about any I don't have to worry about where I'm putting people in the rotation, because as you see, especially if Gogeta had gotten supered here before he was able to fire off his supers. Wow, that is almost corrupt. For him to dodge Gogetas, which is going to be one of my biggest hitters, unless we get crits here, Vegeto's not going to be that useful. But you just think the damage we could have piled on with those two big 18 key supers from Gogeta, sorry, and we could have wiped the floor with this Goku. He'd be dead by dead at this stage, I'd pretty much say. Yep, dodge that. Hurts, dodges again. So we need crits here, even though we do have that type advantage. As you can see, 360 Ks, nothing spectacular. That is, however, brilliant. We'll take this really well. We've got the Princess Snake active, and he did fire off 2 supers, so yeah, 64k is not a great deal. We could finish this on counters if we had been luckier, but alas, we were not. So we'll just go like that. We'll get off that super. So all we need is 2 of these supers from anyone, doesn't matter who, to hit, and we'll be done. So there we go. This should finish it off right here. We'll quickly power through it. So hopefully this run through has been able to show you just how good of a Kamehameha team you can make. And this is certainly not the best of them. This is just what I have available to me. So let's see, new PB, 16 minutes. I reckon we can definitely get it shorter than that, but that's not too shabby, I will say. So hopefully you guys find the video useful. Feel free to hit me up on Twitter if you need a hand with building a team or just help with rotations, items, etc. Always happy to help. So I'll link my Twitter down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content. So I shall catch you all on the next video.